Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to another StarCraft video. Now today, I am not gonna be giving commentary to a pro game, I'm not gonna be showing you any of my own gameplay, and I'm not even gonna do any balance complaining either. I know, crazy. Today we're gonna be talking about the new Warchest that by the time that this video goes live is now available in StarCraft 2. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, Warchests are basically something that Blizzard has used in the past to support SC2 esports, but also to introduce a lot of new cool skins and other collectibles in SC2. So there's new building skins this time around. I know I'm personally a big fan of the Simulant Zerg, which is one of the skin sets that we have had in the past. This time around, for the very first time, we're gonna be getting building skins instead. Now we have the Simulant Zerg. We have the Forged Protoss, and then last but not least, we also have the Special Forces Terran. And I personally have to be honest, I am very biased towards the Zerg ones in particular. I think they look absolutely incredible. Besides, by the way, the building skins, there's also the race banner. There's the console skin, which I know a lot of you are really excited for as well. There's the portraits, the sprays, the decals, and the emoticons as well. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. But basically, long story short, if you are deciding to purchase the Warchest, you can now go ahead and use the link down below in the description of this video, because for the very first time, I'm going to be able to get a percentage of all of the sales that go through the affiliate link down below in the description. So if you head on over to www.LowkoTV/Warchest, you'll be able to just buy the Warchest for the regular price, except part of the sales go directly to me. So I don't know exactly how many of you have purchased these in the past, but if you were thinking about it, you can now go ahead and do so while simultaneously supporting this very YouTube channel. I will probably end up spending your money on Christmas gifts, really. You can go ahead and check the link down below in the description if you're interested. Now, obviously, massive shout out to Blizzard Entertainment as well as Twitch for sponsoring this kind of thing. I think it's really awesome, honestly. This is something that we've never had in the past. And the fact that Blizzard is right now reaching out to content creators like myself, but also to others, like for example, Winter, Pig, Neuro, like there's tons of others out there that are going to be doing a similar thing as well. I personally think it's really cool. And I know a lot of you were planning on picking this Warchest up anyway, so if you're gonna pick it up, may as well go ahead and use the link down below. Now, before we jump a little bit more into the skins, let's have a look at the game instead. I'm gonna go and head on over to collections. By the time, by the way, that I'm recording this video, it's not available just yet, but you can already preview the skins. So this is the Special Forces console right here. Obviously, that one looks absolutely badass. I think it's actually my favorite one so far. That one does look really, really sleek. Then we have the Zerg one, and I think this one, that's gonna look really, really good with the other Zerg skins that are already available in SC2. I've been using the Primal one for a really long time. I think the remastered one is still badass as well. But here we go. We have the Simulant Zerg one too. And then I think my personal favorite new console, the Forged one for Protoss. And this one is gonna look really, really sick with the new Tal'Darim skins as well. I gotta say, every time I look at the Simulant Zerg ones, they look awesome, okay? But I'm a big fan of the Croissant Evolution Chamber. A lot of people were initially a little bit worried that it might like dilute the way you look at buildings, and in a lot of the official tournaments, players are asked to disable all skins, but I have to be honest, I think everyone looks at the Roach Warren and immediately recognizes that it's a Roach Warren, right? If that wasn't the case and we had to guess like, oh, what's that structure? Then obviously this would be something that is quite frustrating to deal with. But yeah, I really, really do like the Roach Warren and like all of the structures here in general. I think it looks really sick. Now, obviously this is not all of them. We don't see the lair on this sheet. We don't see the Hive either. I believe there's going to be like a creep tumor skin and whatnot as well. So, man, I'm going to be able to complete my full set of Simulant Zerg. Definitely going to go ahead and do that. Now, the Protoss ones. These are going to look really, really sick. I know some of these are already in game. For example, if you play Alarak in co-op, I think you already have these skins as well. But I think in combination with the Forged, unit set as well as like the console skin and everything, this is going to look really, really cool in game. I think this is gonna be really, really badass. I love the way that the Nexus looks in the gateway, and it looks a lot more evil than the regular Protoss units. So I think in general, this is gonna look really sick. That fleet beacon as well. That fleet beacon is awesome. I believe it's got like the red sparkles and whatnot around it as well. And then last but not least, we have the Special Forces ones. I believe this is the Terran set that Nova uses in SC2. And, you know, in general, I think this is probably my personal, like, I like the forged Protoss ones and then the Simulant one a little bit better, I think. But this is still gonna be one of those sets that will likely look really, really badass in game. Because it's all just a little bit more polished and just a little bit more high-tech. It's a different look, and while still very clearly Terran, and maybe not as different as the others, there's no denying that it still looks really good. Now, by the way, and I wanna hear your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. We know that the Terran skins, the Special Forces skins are being used in co-op. We know that the Forged skins are being used in co-op as well. The Simulant skins are new. We now have a full set of Simulant Zerg skins in StarCraft 2. Now, I can imagine that this is 100% of the time going to be used for a co-op commander as well. I've been thinking about it for a little bit. I have no idea what co-op commander could be like, I don't know if it's even gonna be happening, right? I have no idea. I'm just speculating right now. But I can imagine if you're gonna put this entire, you know, this entire set into the game as part of the Warchest, you may as well go ahead and use it as part of a co-op commander as well. But the real question is, like, who is possibly going to be the new co-op commander? Maybe not the next one, maybe one in the future. But like, who could possibly use the Simulant Zerg skin? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Who could possibly be using the Simulant Zerg skin? Because it's very, like, I believe the story behind the Simulant Zerg, what they initially came out with was that Terrans were testing with how they could fight against the Zerg most efficiently. So they created their own Zerg units to practice against. I think that's the original story behind the Simulant Zerg and why they are so metallic and so Terran-like in a way and so human-like. Less organic, I suppose. It's a cool idea. Anyways, another new thing that will also be used here for the very first time, and why, of course, Twitch is part of this as well. For the very first time, if you connect your account, your Battle.net account at twitch.tv, you're gonna be able to watch a StarCraft 2 live stream, like for example my own, and unlock experience to watch the Warchest on Twitch. This is such a cool thing. I heard about this a little while ago and I think it's so badass. So basically, if you want to get all of the skins unlocked, but maybe you don't really want to play SC2, or maybe you don't have enough time to play, or you just simply prefer watching, you can purchase the Warchest and then just simply watch Twitch live streams and unlock experience that way. Which, I think that's awesome. For those of you unfamiliar, I stream Monday through Saturday, 2 to 8 p.m. CET. That's my normal time, although obviously with Christmas coming up, I'm gonna be taking a couple of days off as well. But regardless, there's no denying this is some really cool opportunities. So guys, once again, if you were planning on picking up the Warchest, link is down below in the description of this video. www.lowko.tv/Warchest. And if you decide to purchase it that way, I will get a percentage of the sales thanks to Blizzard Entertainment and Twitch as well. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you once again in the next one.